Crypto Geeks, and welcome to another exciting video on this beautiful Sunday morning where we'll talk about a very important meme coin. And believe it or not, meme coins didn't just start up in the last little while. This meme coin that I'm going to talk about today has actually existed for the last over 100 years, and we'll talk about it. Before I start, if you've not clicked that like button, please click that like button. If you've not clicked subscribe, make sure you do so as well. Let's get right into it. So this meme coin has over 27 trillion in circulation. And unfortunately, the specific meme coin is not decentralized. It's not. It's very central with one node. Now, if you know what meme coin I'm talking about, please write it in the description. If you're invested into that meme coin, please write it in the description as well. Now, this particular meme coin that I'm talking about has, like I said, existed for over 100 years. In fact, it existed starting at 1914. So you want to complain about Dodge existing for a while, Dogecoin, or if you want to complain about Shiba, you better not complain about this one. Now, the problem with this meme coin is it's controlled by 30% of it is actually controlled by 1% of IP addresses. So unfortunately, if they decide to sell, then the value of the meme coin is going to go down. But the nice thing, guys, I know you might want to invest because of this, is it's actually gone down in value significantly, especially over the last 6 months, because there was over 25% of this meme coin minted in the last 6 months. So it's gone down in value. Now, I don't know if we're yet at the lows. I think we're probably going to continue heading down the bear cycle because, that's how it's been looking for the last while. In fact, what it's looking like is it's actually been in its bear cycle from the start. It's never really got to the bull cycle yet. Maybe in the next couple of years it'll change direction somehow, but for the last 100 years it's been in a bear cycle. And some people say every 150 years you have a change in the cycle, but nobody's witnessed it yet because we haven't reached the 150 year mark. The other major problem with this meme coin is it's actually, there's no actual value to it. So the problem is there's nothing tangible. There's no real use or utility to this meme coin besides the fact that it's, sometimes used to purchase some things. And it's been adopted globally. In fact, I think many of the other meme coins are actually reliant on this particular meme coin, for purchases and for loans and that sort of thing. So I wanted to bring this meme coin to your attention because a lot of people try to say that this meme coin is better than the rest of the meme coins, and just because of the large volume of circulation. In fact, even although it should drop it. And the problem with this particular meme coin is that it has unlimited supply and it's being minted 24/7. There's, even the minting sources are specific locations. That's it. In one country in specific and it's pretty much, you can't mint it in any other country. So it's, that's the unfortunate thing about this meme coin. It does have a lobby around it, and it is, in legislation and so on. So it has full clarity for some weird reason. It's been adapted and has clarity across. It sounds like right now they're starting to ban it on some exchanges or try to use other meme coins, in exchange, and there's some pioneers for that. But yeah, it's a prime generation, first generation, if you want to call it, historic generation of meme coin, you can call it that. And you might be shocked as to what this meme coin is because, some of us are invested in it. Some of us may not, maybe just using it for its abilities and it's become a necessity. And that meme coin, believe it or not, is the US dollar. The US dollar has over 27 trillion in circulation. It has one central location or node where all the US dollars is printed. It has been depreciating in value since its foundation or its creation back in 1914. And it is controlled, 1% of the US currency is controlled by, 30% of the US dollar is controlled by 1% of the US population, or 1% of people. So, you want to complain about Dogecoin, you want to complain about Shiba, you better complain about the US dollar. So I just wanted to bring this to the attention because I hear a lot of people saying, why are banks annoyed that these coins are coming in, and why are banks refusing to accept cryptocurrencies? And I wanted to bring your attention as to why. First of all, the vast majority of the 1% that control 30% are the banks. That's one. Two, think about how if you want to save, if you have a lot of cash, you have millions of dollars, and you want to save that money, you want to create value because it depreciates every single day that it's not in something. What do people generally do? They put it into a savings account. It gets them 4 or 5% interest. Why is that 4 or 5% interest good? Because at least it maintains with depreciation, right? Money depreciates on average between 1 to 3%, sometimes up to 5%. And it's been depreciating more in value in the last couple of months. But that's generally what people do to maintain value for money. Now, if you had that $1 million in cryptocurrency, then you don't need a bank because the money automatically appreciates in value because the supply is limited, as opposed to banks where they're printing money every single day. So essentially, you don't need your money, and you don't need to invest it for your money to gain value. You just need to hold your money, which is what a lot of people in crypto right now are doing. I get this argument a lot. How is cryptocurrency if people don't use it to buy? I know credit cards and visas exist, but people generally go into crypto to invest. And that's one of the advantages, because if you save, if I go here and I try to save a couple $100 a month, then in a year, that money is not going to be worth the couple $100 that I saved. It's going to be worth a little bit less than that, just in the fact that I've held it and not sold. This is opposed to crypto, where if I hold and I save a little bit, when I go back a year, it's going to be worth a little bit more than what I invested. And this is not talking about 100% gains. We're talking about a real formula for usage globally. So it's going to gain value, which means you don't need to save your money at a bank. You don't need to beg the bank to increase your interest rate. You don't need to put it in a particular saving account. You just need to hold it. And you are safe from inflation. Especially when the world is under circumstances like this, where money loses value. Example, the recession. Right? When you had the recession, a lot of companies went bankrupt, people's houses got pulled, all their savings meant nothing. Right? You have even now with COVID, people have a lot of cash. There's a lot of people that have cash. But look at the prices of homes. They've all appreciated in value significantly. Even if you want to say the money is able to buy, but when a house goes up 30% or 20% in a matter of a year, your money is obviously not buying the same that it could buy before. Again, how do you safeguard your money? You try to invest it. That's why you had a lot of people that were rich putting all of their money into stocks. People were buying homes. People were buying, anything tangible in order to maintain some value with this depreciation in the value of money. Crypto safeguards you against that. Now you have banks that are going to lose because they take part of the interest for their own good and to lose. But what's sounding like is happening good is a lot of the big businessmen that don't give a damn about the banks, right? Like Mark Cuban, he doesn't own a bank, he just has money. They want to see their money appreciate in value, and they don't want 5 or 6 or 7 or 8%. They want to make sure that it doesn't matter how much the percentage is. I want to be able to buy more with my money next year than I could buy this year. Even if my $100 is $1, but that $1 buys me product worth $1,000, then I don't care that it says the number 1 or it says the number 100. It's really about value that you can purchase or you can gain from this currency. And you have others that have pioneered this yield. Again, you have the richest man on the globe at one point. I think he's second or third now. Elon Musk. Again, seeing this idea, he doesn't own any banks. So his gain in his money appreciating in value. And that's what cryptocurrency does. You have others like Amazon and so on that are looking at it. Again, them personally investing is one thing, and Amazon as a company investing is another. And I think a lot of them have invested on individual levels into crypto without the companies, just because of litigation and legislation and everybody trying to fight crypto right now. But they are personally invested in it, and you can tell that some big people that have a lot of money are invested in it by looking at the top IP addresses of almost every single cryptocurrencies. They're in the hundreds of millions of dollars, which means it's not some regular investor, right? They're real rich investors. And if you can take a look at the top list of almost every single cryptocurrency. I'm going to say the top 10 just because, some of the really low ones may not have gotten much attention. And, people that have money don't want to risk their money in really startup companies or startup coins. But that's my 2 cents for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on this Sunday evening, and I hope you guys click that like button. If you haven't, click it now. Click it. And if you've not subscribed, please click that subscribe button. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the very next one. Oh, click the like button.